Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
You ever lose a friend and then realize you weren't as close as you thought?
Vibe switch, group chat go quiet, and the next thing you know, they hanging with your ops, sis.
The silent shade, the weird energy, and the I've been busy excuses. Let's get on that.
Because let's be honest, friendship breakups are a lot harder than romantic breakups.
Welcome back to the Winedown, where we sip, spill, and tell you things that your group chat won't. Grab your glasses because it's going to be a really good episode tonight and probably have you going through them old messages.
Mm, let's get into it.
Let's get into it, shall we?
Sissy, which one's worse? The ghoster or the fake friend?
The ghoster or the fake? I think the fake friend. I think the fake friend because you would never actually know if they're on your side or not. Like, when you say fake friend, it's one that is definitely going to talk about you behind your back, whether it's good, bad, messy, a rumor. You never know. The ghoster is just like, oh, I'm just not talking at all. Like, there's just ghosting is still bad, but it's like I'd rather you not say anything than say the bad things, say the wrong things, say the things that aren't true in a sense. I'd rather you be like, oh yeah, I'm just good, like I'm just taking a step back than be fake in a sense.
Fake doesn't necessarily be talking about you behind your back. It just could be like ill will and like fake like intent too. So I really you could be just somebody who just sucks at being on the phone. So I think I kind of
You, what do you mean sucks?
sucks at being on the phone. Ghoster is don't let's not act like we don't know people that don't know how to answer the phone and they pick and choose when they you know what I'm saying. You say we're gonna go out and go do something and then things fall through. They don't say. I'd rather deal with that than knowing that you. But and that's just who you are and that's how you are. Then because then I know how you're coming. Then you being a fake friend because at that point I don't know your true intentions. Like I don't know who you are as a person.
But you
Go.
wouldn't even know that with a fake friend. Like that's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. With
okay.
a fake friend, I don't know your intentions. I'm saying with a ghoster, at least I know that's just, I know what I'm walking into with you. I know you gonna ghost. With a fake friend, you never know if they're fake. How do you really know? I don't want that around me.
Well,
I'd
that's why
rather
I
deal
feel
with the
like
ghost. Yeah,
the fake friend is worse because it's like, well, dang, who are you? What's the real part about you? What's are you even who you say you are?
it's like a Gemini.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
Oh,
Just
I ain't say that.
with the
I
two,
ain't say that. I
with
just
the
want to
two.
say if she got
Send
something
up.
against the Geminis today, I ain't
One of
gonna
my
say who.
closest friends is a Gemini.
She gonna take offense to that.
She alright.
I just feel like the like you said, the ghost friend is kind of like, yeah, you kind of already know what you get. Like, I might see you for a week straight this week, but next week I'm not going to hear from you at all. Like, you disappeared. I'd rather you disappear for a week and get your mental together if that's what you got to do, or you busy with other stuff. Then be like, oh well, was you talking about me behind my back or uh, things like that? I don't know what you coming with. So I would feel like definitely the fake friend is worse. I
Yeah.
don't want the fake friends. I want to know is you riding or you sliding. You get what I'm saying?
But if
I
they
don't.
ghosting, can I call you to even still slide? Like,
I mean, but sometimes the ghost friends. What's that one saying where you're not there for everything, but you are still very dependable for when it matters. So even if like I go ghost for a while, like I might disappear into the sunset and be like, I just need that time to myself. But if you call me and say, hey, it's an emergency, I need you, okay, I'm putting everything else to the side. What do you need? I'm still going to be there. I'm still going to show up. But am I going to be there every single time for every single thing? No. But when you need me, I'm going to show up. I feel like that's the
I'll be
difference.
there. So, I'll be there. You know I'm going to bust down. Just call my name.
I'll be there.
All right.
Don't you? All right, let's get into, do friendship breakups hurt more than romantic ones?
Yeah, it can. To me, it definitely can because I'm all about trust. I think we talked about that in the last episode. How I'm a trust, and if you my dog, if me and you was to break up right now, that would hurt worse than.
Damn.
And I'll say it like that. I was married to the man. It hurt worse than, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would hurt. Me and you would have way more years in our friendship than that whole relationship did. So if you broke my trust, like, you know what I'm saying? On that note, that would break me. My other best friends, like, that would break me. We spent too many years. Y'all know too many of my secrets.
Right.
We done wiped too many tears. You know what I'm saying? We done rolled out and, we done rolled out, sissy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that would, right. We done did some stuff.
I got you. It clicked. It took a second. Well, I was like, you know what? You're right.
My dog. We ride. So that would hurt. That would hurt. That would break me down.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like friendship breakups hurt worse because it's more like, dang, my partner don't even know me how my dogs know me. Like, for your partner, it's like, yeah, they know you, like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Like, they know you, but they don't know you like your friends know you. Like they don't. You don't get into the, oh yeah, your partner come around and they'll be like, oh well, I don't know her to do this, but your friends be looking at you like,
you know.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I'm gonna shut up, but she know I know that she know I know. That's what it. If you know, you know. Pretty much, like, that's what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Your partner does not know you like your A1 day ones, and it's not your regular friendships either. It's like people your best friends, your very close friends, people you call sisters, people you call brothers, siblings, those people that are locked in their family, but they're not blood. You get what it's them, because you got your regular friendships, like you call them friends, but we've talked about this. Are they really friends or are they acquaintances? No, these are your dogs for life.
Yeah, that would hurt.
So it's different. At least,
especially with you having kids and everything, and then me, I'm like family friend to your family, so it even goes deeper, just beyond our friendship. When I built a relationship and a friendship and family with everybody else.
I said, my leg about what is hell? The water is dripping off the side.
Ice going.
It's big drops.
Okay.
Drop it like it's hot.
Hey yo.
Drop it like it's hot. Go ahead.
So how do you feel, Sasha?
I feel like the friendship breakups hurt more.
Way more.
Like they're gonna hurt more regardless. Like, just because that's a different type of heartbreak. Like, yeah, the dude I'm dating could go at any moment, but who am I gonna call afterwards? My dogs.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
I'm done.
Next question.
Next caller. Do you think every friendship Do you think every friendship breakup needs closure, or is silence the closure?
I would treat it like, even though it's not like a romantic relationship, I feel like, man, I think it depends on the friend. I think it depends on the friend, because sometimes, even with your romantic partners, it depends on that person. Only because there's some people that I wish I had that closing conversation with, and then there's others where I'm just like, oh, well, we don't talk no more. So I'm cool with that. Like, I'm not in it to figure out what went wrong, how it went wrong. Like, I don't care to know. Because if we were really friends, we would have it would have never fell out. That's my thing. It wouldn't be a closure conversation. It would have been a what went wrong, what do we need to do better, where do we go from here. It's not like, okay, hey, yeah, we're probably never gonna see each other again, so that's it. There's not even a reason to say that. If you're gonna stop talking, just stop talking altogether. But I don't need to have the closure conversation. That's just me. Like, go about your business. That's
I overthink too much, so I need to know. I need at every relationship I have, I need a closure conversation. Because if we don't, it bothers me. Even with certain things, when I haven't had closure situations, like conversations with certain people, it still bothers me, and that's something that constantly runs in my mind. Like, why did we even get here? How did it get here? We never even talked about it.
it's more so.
And clearly, a whole bunch of little events have to happen for the big fallout to happen. So, what caused it to get there?
So what would you get out of the closure conversation?
Makes me feel better knowing, and then friendship and it could be me or the other person while we did. Now going forward, I could know how to better the current friendships that I have now, or the new friendships that I would make going forward if it's something that I did. Asia, you weren't there enough. Asia, I need whatever. Asia, you talk too much shit. I talk hella shit. That could be enough. I didn't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anything. Well, maybe I'm too strong. Well, maybe I need to know. I need to reel it back. Something like it could be a whole bunch of stuff. I'd just rather know going forward. That's another thing with my relationships. I took things that I did wrong in those relationships and try to be better for the next.
I just don't want the closure conversation to keep something toxic open. That's because sometimes those closure conversations that we look for drags the situation out or drags out the toxic when it's like, okay, enough is enough. Maybe we don't need that closure conversation.
Well, you can have it and just that be it. That be the say all be all.
But that's not always the case. It's those closure conversations that make me talk to somebody for another 6 months when I could have just.
You gotta know when to shut that off.
Is the closure conversation enough?
I think it depends on the type of relationship, then at that point, and the type of person.
That's why I said it depends. It depends because it's like, scratch that. If it's a friendship, we're gonna take the romantic relationships out of it. If it's a friendship, you should do the closure conversation. The romantic partners is what the toxic drag on is. The friendships, okay.
But you could still have that conversation and drop it.
Nope.
You could still have that conversation and drop it.
Drop what? My drawers? No.
No. Oh, I'm
no.
Please.
No. No, that's the problem with romantic partners.
Drop them, not your drawers. That's the problem. That's what makes it toxic. Keep them up and cut them off. Period. That's how that works. That's how that works. Keep them up.
This.
Go ahead and sit before you spill. Hello.
I'm just saying. The friends, maybe. I don't really care for closure conversations too much. That's just me. It is what it is. If you don't want to talk to me ever again in your life, you do not have to. I
so
promise.
You just tell me if I just stop talking to you right now, you be okay with that?
Depends.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
If I just said, you know what, forget it. I'm done. Period. I ain't even gonna talk to the girl no more. You just be like, whatever.
I might reach out. Especially if I don't know what went wrong, I might reach out. If you respond, then that's when tell me. Like, do you want to have a conversation? Do you want to tell me what's wrong? Okay. If you respond, then I know you're open to the conversation. If you don't respond, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to chase you. And that goes for anybody. Life is too short for me to chase anybody. So if you feel as though you don't want to talk or you don't tell me that something's wrong, if something's wrong and I don't know it, how do you expect me to fix it or do something about it? And if you're willing to cut me off before I even know what the problem is, then it speaks on our friendship right there. You don't feel comfortable enough to tell me that I've done something wrong.
What if you already knew? Like, I already said, this is what bothers me, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And I felt like it was still the same things that was going on, so I just stopped talking to you. And then you hit me, and I'm like, well, then at that point, if I felt some type of way and I was done with the friendship, that would be the closure conversation. Would you be able to handle the closure conversation, or would you just rather me just not say anything? Especially us just being, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about real, true friendship and us being friends. You get what I'm saying? Like, how would you want to?
I would have that closure conversation with you. Other friends, maybe not.
Like the friends that was about like 3, 4 years. That's just like
Yeah,
expendable kind of.
yeah, the ones that are expendable, I would not look twice at having a closure conversation. The close ones that have been for years and I talk to on a daily basis and something go wrong, I would owe you that conversation. But as far as the check in here and there, friend, once a year, I talk to you every so often and see you every so often, I don't owe you that
So
conversation.
no.
It's
Mm.
pointless.
Mm.
You want to know something? That question was on my board.
What question?
Do you think every friendship breakup needs closure? That's funny.
I don't know.
Either way. But let's then get into why do friendships feel more personal than any other relationship you could have, as far as, yeah, we're close, right? So what would be the difference between our friendship and your friendship with maybe like a boy best friend or someone you call a boy brother? Like, why would sisterhood be different than, oh yeah, that's my boy best friend hood or something? I don't know what to call those. You can't say brotherhood.
I mean,
So
but
what would
it's
you
like
call
a
it?
sibling thing, and
Like, it's like comparing my relationship to you to like my relationship with Corey per se.
see, but then I gotta sit up. I think it depends on the dynamic of said friendship. Like you and Corey and me and Q is two different things. Like when it comes to that, he probably gonna watch this and get mad. But Q is like talking to one of my bitches. Like you, sorry. He's like talking to one of them. Like we kiki. Sometimes I'll be like, bitch, you. So like I forget that it's like that. We are so like I don't know, sibling, more sibling than anything. There's no extras, there's no additive. It's so sibling that I don't know. I would see that as how I would see you or somebody else who has the same. Because me and him been friends for like 4 or 5 years now, where ours is like 15 plus. It's different in that aspect, but on how we are as like friendship wise, like it's not really much of a difference. Like I kind of, if we stop being friends, that would hurt me as much as it would me and you stop being friends type thing.
Yeah.
Like we already have the conversation of like, you know how people have an issue with you having a best friend of the opposite sex.
Oh, I cannot stand that.
So we already from rip dating other people. I have this is my best friend. If you don't like it, here's the door because they're not going anywhere.
Right.
It ain't nothing more. We ain't touch each other. We don't see each other in that way. But if you have a problem, you have to go.
Right.
Because my friend's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Just like it would be the same thing. Somebody had a problem with me being friends with you. Right. Well, you got to go because that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't stand that when it's the opposite sex conversation because it's like, especially if it's super platonic, it's just like, okay, but they was here before you, so they've seen more, they've been there for more, they've seen the tears, they've been here, there, everywhere. Not to be Dr. Seuss, but here, there,
in a
everywhere.
box with a fox,
Pretty much
on a train,
on a plane. But they've been around, so it's like, how could you being brand new stepping into my life? And I've had that happen so many times. Like, oh, you got a boy best friend? Yeah, we've been best friends for like 16, 17 years. Oh, yeah, no, you can't talk to him.
Well, then I can't talk to you. Like, that's just how that shit is.
It's like, what do you mean? Like, oh, I don't play that boy best friend game. Well, I don't know how you expect to be with me because
people played that narrative too much. That now that's why it looks like that.
Yeah,
people play that narrative too much where they be exes and then play like they're friends, and then that's how that goes into that boy best friend weird stuff. Like people play too much into that.
People have made that situation awkward. They've made that dynamic awkward. Having a boy best friend or a girl best friend, they've made that awkward. But it's like, if it's always been platonic, then what's the problem? That's up to that person to decide if they trust their partner to have that kind of friendship. And if they don't, then you're not the right partner.
Right.
Obviously, it's like, how are you gonna break up a friendship like that, especially for like me and Corey? Like, I'm his kid's godmom. Like, so you're basically telling me if I wanted to get my godkids, I'm gonna have to call the kids. I'm gonna have to call my 7-year-old goddaughter and be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm picking you up." Like, no, it don't work that. It don't work that way.
The baby mom, or whoever.
Now we know that there ain't no.
Boring.
Anywho, yeah, gotta wet your whistle on that one. However, this ain't that. No. But still, like, I'm those kids' godmom, and he's my kid's goddad. Why would he have to? Why would he be calling TJ's dad to get TJ? He would call. They have no connection, no relationship, no nothing. And Tyler is the person that's a thing of the past, not Corey. So why would he at this very stage right now? No, it's not. Mm-mm. I think people just make it more than what it is, so it becomes untrustworthy, and men typically get their panties in a bunch about it more than girls do, from what I see. But
I've seen girls have a fit too. I honestly think it's equal with the insecurity stuff. I think it's equal? I think it's equal because I've seen, but the difference is women will make men will make a more of a big deal of things where women know how to like play it a little different.
You're right.
Women, like men, men can cheat and it's all take me back. You got a man in your DMs and they sliding down the wall. Men are just dramatic. So that's how I take that.
I've seen
what? He hit you up? Huh? You a whore? Like that's how they take it. Like what? I think it goes both ways with that though. I do.
I do see it being a little more equal. I just feel like maybe because I've had more men be like, okay, I don't do the boy best friend thing. But my best friend has said, like, there's been girls he was talking to or whatever, and he would tell them about me, and they'd be like, oh, no.
Especially if you're pretty. They gonna look, and the girls always try to make thing a competition thing, too. And that's another thing. Especially if you're pretty. That's your best friend? You didn't do nothing with? That's your best friend? Yes. Hello? Y'all gotta slide down in them comments and tell me how y'all feel about the opposite sex friendships. Okay,
close friendships, not
close
just
one.
that's
not regular. Like, oh, hey, bro. No, like that's somebody you would call in an emergency. Like that's somebody you would call every day. Like that's your dog.
I feel like it's so crazy, especially when he'd be like, "Oh yeah," I would have to tell them like, "Yeah, she's not going nowhere, so I don't really know what to tell you." It's like deal or no deal. like no,
off the rip.
I'm not going nowhere. I haven't been anywhere this far. It's like you're the one that's gonna come or go, sweetheart, not me. What? It's an emergency. Guess what? Them kids is gonna call me. I'm their godmom. It's. I think it's also petty because it's like, okay, even if you are pretty or you do look good, if it's the boy best friend, like, it's again, it speaks to your own insecurities. What are you so upset? What are you worried about?
That's all just insecurity thing.
Well, listen, I ain't got time for it. So it's either deal
or no deal.
Deal or no deal.
It's one or the other. I don't know. All right, y'all. It's time for another new segment. I said I was getting into, we're going to have some new segments and make it interactive around this mother. Okay? So, this segment is called Who's the Villain? Now, this segment is going to be where we break down friendship scenarios and we figure out which one is the villain, friend A or friend B. All right? Let's get into it. Scenario 1. Friend A stops talking to friend B because she didn't show up to her birthday dinner. Friend B says she was busy with work and forgot to text. Who's the villain? The friend that didn't show up or the one that cut her off? And don't forget, leave your opinions in the comment section so we can discuss it on next episode. What you think, Sissy? Who was wrong, friend A or friend B?
You can't talk to somebody who just had a birthday. Period. It's Libra season. Hello. Big 29.
Hello.
Anyway, I had to throw that out there. But anyway.
21.
20.
You ate 21, but 21.
I still feel 21 inside.
That's all that matters.
Right. Because almost 30 don't sit right with my soul.
Damn.
You hit it before me.
We not talking about
I just feel like villain is a hard thing. Because, I mean, I wouldn't cut you off for that. But I would feel some type of way. I'd definitely be quiet. You'd be on like a little silent treatment for a minute or so. But if you know it's your friend's birthday, it only takes 2 seconds to, like, especially if you're saying you're coming, that bothers me. I'm not gonna cut you off, but if you're saying you're coming and I'm expecting you to come and then you don't say anything and you don't text my phone, it only takes 2 seconds. So
I feel like that would bother me more if you say you're coming and then you don't show up. Like, okay, well, what happened to you?
Did especially if it's a dinner,
right?
And certain places, certain restaurants, you have to have a certain amount of people, or you get charged, and if they don't come, they charge a card, like things like that. Or even if you threw a party, you expect, you buy a certain amount of food and drinks and certain things because you expect a certain amount of people. So if you don't show up, that's going to be the thing that irritates me more. So I would say the villain would be the girl who don't know how to communicate. Because how old are we? And you can't communicate. You can't hit my phone. You can hit me for everything else, but you can't hit me. Tell me you can't come.
Especially, and then in this scenario specifically, saying that she was busy with work and forgot. You know, I know you could take 2 seconds to be like, hey, you know, I know I'm busy with work and I'm sorry I can't make it or whatever. Unless work happened to pop up last minute. Like, you know how we say if you say you're coming and then you can't go, you can still send a text, but I don't know. I also feel like cutting them off completely is a bit of a stretch.
It's dramatic.
Like, this one is kind of situational because I'm not going to cut you off completely, like you said, but you would be on my keep an eye on list. Like,
I'm not gonna talk to you for a minute. I'm gonna feel a little salty. Like, to the friends who I threw a party and y'all RSVP'd and y'all ain't show up and didn't text my phone, they ain't hear from me for a minute because I felt salty. I wasn't mad enough to make it a big deal and blow it up out of proportion, but for a minute I had to take a step back to myself because that made me mad, especially when we're better than that. So for my actual birthday, I wouldn't cut you off, but like I said, I would take that step. Cutting you off is dramatic, especially if you're supposed to be my friend. It's very dramatic.
So I would say they're both villains. Cutting off is a bit of a stretch, and being too busy to forget to let somebody know that you can't make it, I feel like is wrong.
The only time I could say work is like, okay, you couldn't get me if you're a surgeon or you're a doctor and you're, you know what I'm saying, they be on call and you gotta hurry up and you can't know you've got time to text, like you saving lives or something. You a lawyer and ain't none of y'all here that. So there's no excuse. Damn. I'm just saying.
I got to be a lawyer, but you know, I get it. All right, y'all. Scenario 2.
Oh, you know what? All right.
You got more to that?
I would say, well, you going to school to be a
anesthesiologist.
Yeah, you know I'm not gonna do that because I'll fuck up the word. If you gotta go into surgery real quick, you gotta do what you gotta do. Then you gotta do what you gotta do.
But that minute that I get out of surgery,
it's up.
Or let somebody. I mean, I'm curious to know. You know, forgot to text and like didn't communicate well that much after the fact either. Yeah. Like, you know, hey, I would at least within 24 hours. Not, I don't hear from you till the next week, and then you'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed birthday dinner last week. Like, you could have texted me the next day. Right, or the day after that, or something. It takes 2 seconds to send a text. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. So even
voice memo, something.
I can't send a kite, obviously, but
it's crazy. A pigeon.
You can't. The owl. Batman signal. Something.
I don't like Harry Potter.
Something. Call. Can't make it. I don't. Excuse me. Scenario 2. Friend A confides in friend B about personal issues. They stop talking. Friend B spills secrets later on in a heated moment. Who's the villain? The friend who betrayed or the friend who pushed her there?
See, if you my home skillet, dog, and we arguing about some dumb shit, and you just decide to spill some real deep shit over because you mad at me about some bullshit, you the villain. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. You mad at me because we stopped talking, and
Right.
then now you gonna spill out my business. That's
Yeah,
petty.
I
That's
think
stupid.
that's
Like I even had to go back and read it in my head to make. I'm like that's stupid.
petty.
Mm-hmm.
It's petty. It's kind of just like, no matter what the argument is, I don't care if it's a petty argument. I don't care if it's a huge argument. No heat of the moment should make you tell your friends secrets. Like, especially if stuff you're supposed to be taking to the grave. Be for real. Like, absolutely not. Don't spill my secrets. Cause guess what? I don't know who you spilling them secrets to, for real. Listen, on God, I would never talk to you again a day in my life if we get into a heated argument. You spill my deepest, darkest secrets.
Like, you know what? That'd be crazy. Or especially when people drag it and they take it to social media. I feel like that would be even more like, oh.
Yeah, when you take it to social media, you know
y'all be dragging it on Facebook.
Definitely do be dragging it.
I've seen best friends air out some shit.
I don't know if you've seen that. You know how they make everything. What am I Jamaican? You know how they make everything into.
It's gonna be all right.
To the live audience is crazy.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
So it was. I can't even get it together. Like, I can't even get it together. So it was Carisha, Young Miami. She was talking about it. It was her and Santana was asking her questions, and she was talking about her and JT.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, once you take it to the internet, then I feel like we was never even friends, because if we were friends, we gonna hash it out outside of the internet, outside of trying to get clout from and making people choose a side, because they're celebrities. So it's like, once you take it to the internet, you're trying to make the audience pick a side. You're trying to make your fans pick a side. You rocking with JT or you rocking with Carisha, all because I think it was JT that took it to the internet.
But even then, famous or not,
even right, not, it's like, just for example. Yeah, it's more so like, yeah, why take it to the internet? Why is somebody's dirty draws on Facebook? Why? Why are you? That's not your friend. Did you see that?
Yes, I be seeing stuff that I wake up, I turn over, I scroll, and I'm like, why is this one of the first things I see in the morning? Like,
or why am I looking at somebody's naked butt? I don't care.
They good to show a butt, yo.
I don't care. Like, I don't want to see nobody's naked, but I don't care what they did. Hash that out outside of the internet. What are you trying to gain from putting it on the internet? Clout. Okay, hee ha ha. These people don't know you. They ain't gonna remember you or what happened.
And when I see it, all I'm doing is looking to be nosy, and then I don't remember who you are after that. After I get my little 10-15 minutes of ha ha,
right, then you're a non-factor. It's irrelevant after that. So
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm that nosy person. You put that out there. Absolutely. Now I'm looking at your sister. I'm looking at your mama. I'm looking at your daddy. I can see your cousin.
Your grandpa.
Your grandpa. When your birthday is, probably figure out your social for real. once I'm looking,
once
going down
we go into full investigative,
I know who all your baby daddies is, all that. Like,
we gonna find out where this came from.
That's why my business don't be out there like that. You ain't gonna
look off the internet, because
y'all know what I want y'all to know.
Everybody is nosy, and we gonna go see it. We gonna go find out. We gonna go look. We gonna look through all of it. We gonna know all the business. Mm-hmm. And then it's worse if you don't want your business in the streets. You giving people a reason to talk about you. Mm-hmm. Literally. Mm-hmm. You just giving it all out there. Facebook is literally entertainment, or business if you use it how I use it, but it's more so entertainment. You giving these people entertainment, and then they're gonna run back and tell their friends who didn't see it, and their friends gonna tell their friends that didn't see it and show it off, and everybody just knows your business.
Now you
That's
just
not
getting
cute.
laughed at in the group chat because I sure enough got some haha you see who live.
Exactly. Right.
Now we watching a live laughing at y'all dumbasses. Like
It's just keep it off the internet. Especially if y'all real friends, y'all been real friends, y'all been through some shit together, y'all know each other's secrets, y'all know too much about each other. Like, just keep it off the internet. Scenario 3. Let's roll right over into it. Friend A fell out with the group, and now the rest of them hang out without her. Posting it online. Who's the villain? The group for being shady, or the friend for making it awkward in the first place?
um the friend who made it awkward. All I'm saying is because let's say me, you, and the live audience, right? We one of us fell out, right? Like I stopped talking to the live audience. You, you, are you in the live audience not supposed to take pictures with each other anymore? Like y'all, we're still friends. Like y'all still friends. I don't expect just because we fell out or I don't fool with y'all. I don't expect y'all to not be friends. Like I'm not going. To me, that's dumb. Why would I feel some type of way just because
Right.
we're not friends anymore? Y'all not supposed to be friends anymore.
Right.
So
I get it. No, I get it. It's more so like, as long as it's not ill intention behind it. You get what I'm saying?
like
Like,
it does not no weird
weird
caption.
caption,
Yeah.
like, oh, this my bitch fucked the other bitch. Like,
Yeah.
it's some weird shit like that. Like, if you're posting it to be petty, then that's one thing. But if they're just out hanging out or whatever, it is what it is.
Like I said, the rest of them hang out with her posting it online. You just posting it that you're hanging out. Like
It's not that big of a deal. It's more so like, okay, go hang out. It's up to that person and the person they fell out with to get it together. It shouldn't affect the rest of the group.
or even if I fell out with every single one of y'all, I don't like you know what I'm saying? Like then I would have to do that with all y'all or just not be friends with y'all. Y'all not supposed to I wouldn't think that's shady. Unless you trying to say something to be smart, then
Right. Unless, like I said, there's ill intentions
at that
behind
point
it.
you might as well hit my phone. If you might as well just scrap if you really get a problem at that point.
Well, if we talking about group settings, and we've been in group settings where somebody falls out with somebody else or whatever, it never affects the group dynamic. If anything, there's always somebody in the group that's trying to bring it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, let's squash it. It might not be squashed immediately, but over some time. I definitely have feel I can't even talk today. I definitely have felt like there's been people in the group that falls out, and then it's like, okay, over time it gets thrown past because we still all have a good time together, or we everybody gets over it at some point. But again, that's why a lot of us have been friends so long, because it's just like, okay, even if we do have a falling out, it doesn't affect the group dynamic. We all come back together at some point. It's never we fall out and it's for life. So it just also depends on how mature you are too, because again, with the Facebook and the online and the social media, when you take it there, that's kind of grounds for, yeah, I'm not talking to you no more. So
I'm not even gonna get mad at you if you hang it with somebody I don't like. It depending on the reason. Like if they didn't really shade me, I just don't like this person because I just don't like them. I'm not even gonna shade you for being friends with them in that way. As long as they keep my name out of their mouth, or if they try to, you know you got my back behind closed doors, then it is what it is. But I'm not gonna shade you for even that because clearly y'all got something that we don't. I don't like though, so that's I'm not gonna stop you for that. I'm just not gonna hang around you while you with her.
that was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to that kind of ties into being a fake friend. If you're gonna be a real friend all around the board, not just real with this person and fake with the other. It's like, if even if I was outside of two people that were beefing at the moment, it's like, I'm gonna tell you where you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you where you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if it's to the point where I feel like y'all could sit down, squash it, and talk about it, yeah, I'm gonna try to make that happen, because it's like, obviously I would rather hang out with everybody than nobody at all. or one or the other. Like now I gotta pick and choose which friend I want to. I don't
But
want to make
sometimes
anybody
you
feel no
can
type of way.
genuinely just have two different friends from different that just don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around a lot of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Against different, and I didn't always. You know what I'm saying? But I was cool enough. I said, I dealt with them enough because that was who you were cool with. But again, did I like feel any type of way when you wanted to go over there and hang with whoever, do whatever? No.
Because
You're allowed to have other friends. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you're always allowed to have
I
other
just
friends.
won't. I just don't. There's certain crowds that people will hang with. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like you have certain friends for certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got friends who suit my nerd side, certain friends that suit the party side of me, certain friends that, you know what I'm saying? The artsy fartsy. You have certain friends for
What the heck is artsy fartsy?
artsy fartsy. I like going. Thank you. I can go to museums and festivals with that. You know what I'm saying? I got foodie friends. Like, but not all my friends have the same. I can do that with y'all, but have the same interest. So, and then that friend that likes to
Yeah, because
go to museums and stuff may not be that friend that likes to party. So I can't put them two together because one's just going on party, and the other one just wants to go eat. Like, you get what I'm saying? Those are two friends you can't put on vacation together because that's going to end in disaster. Okay, but that's a whole nother segment. But we just talking about friends, Eddie, that.
Just gotta be well rounded. Like and then just be open minded too. Like you never know what you like until you try it. Like I never thought that I would like museums, but I like museums. I like walking around museums. I'm fine with that. It brings me some type of peace. So
I love a
I'm usually
museum.
fine with that. But it's like, would I be first in line to be called for a museum? No. But that's just because you never seen me be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to this museum today on my lonesome. So you wouldn't call me to be like, hey, let's go to a museum. Because normally I'm not going to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if I say amusement park or some scary shit or shit, let's go up, let's turn up. I know you that sis. Shit, I'm alcoholic now because of you. That's your fault.
But I will go to a museum. That's not out for me.
Okay, but then there still could be certain museums, right? Well, when we had to go to a museum for my birthday, what was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm getting old. 2 years ago, that one. Now I know how Don Cheadle felt. Um, the what was that? Outer world under what was it?
Outer world.
What was outer world? That was different. It was weird, but I like that. Other world. There it is.
You know I'm good for some aesthetics. So anywhere I can get some good pictures, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go.
was with it.
Every time. Museum, not a museum,
But
restaurant,
remember
club.
that because there's a couple in New York I want to go to.
As long as I got a babysitter, I don't really care. Y'all know how hard it is trying to be outside and be a parent. It is difficult. It's like, but I've been able to make it work. So now I can do more than just sit in the house with the kids. That's it. There are some museums in New York, matter of fact. I've seen some too. But
There's a sex museum. I'm just sorry. I want to go.
I think there was another one I seen. Anyway, let us know what you think about all of our friends' scenarios and let us know how you like this segment to see if we're going to keep it or drop it. Because I want to hear some more. I want to hear some real life scenarios, like some actual, like people tune in and write in their scenarios that they've had going on. I want to hear from you
Go
guys
live.
because go live.
Go live. Bring that back a little bit.
I don't know how I feel about the live.
Bring about some lives. Because how else would they?
Hey, drop them in anonymously. If you drop them in anonymously, you don't got to put your name out there. You don't got to put nothing out there, but we going to talk about it.
This remind me, I was watching Sister. You know how they had Lady T and they had her little segments. This just made me think about
Lady T, Lady Whistledown. Did you watch Bridgerton? I loved it. Live audience, did you watch Bridgerton? I loved it. I didn't think I would like it. It was one of them shows that I didn't think I would like, but then when I got into it, I'm like, yo, this is some crazy ass shit.
I started to and I fell off. I have a habit of starting shit and then falling off.
It is long. I'm not gonna lie. It's long, but it's good. I was like, okay, I'm so excited for next season. I can't wait. I gotta watch it. But that is where I wrap up the episode. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at the winedown.podcast. Make sure you hit the bell so that way you can be notified when the next episode drops. These are your hosts. I am Monet, and that is
Asia.
and we will see you guys on the next episode.
I just keep it real, everyone.
High volume. High volume. High volume.
Am I really that much?